Well, we're back at the emergency room. Had a setback. Am I just going in a circle? They performed a surgery after the colonoscopy. They cut out some of his colon. Supposedly there was a mass at the top of his colon, not the end, the other end where your buttocks are. So it was at the top. They cut it off, reattached. There's no bag, you know. That was on the 22nd or the 25th. They had released him. They were waiting for a bowel movement before they released him, but I'm thinking they were thinking a solid bowel movement because all he's had is diarrhea. I think for the first couple of days after surgery, they kept him on a liquid diet, a liquid clear diet. Then afterwards, they bumped him up to solid food. And he was able to tolerate it, but he's just not having any solid bowel movements. And the surgery, I thought it was going to be an invasive, go through his belly button. Supposedly that's what they did, but it looks like they butchered a pig. His belly button is in a new place. It's all different. You know, I looked at it, changed the bandages. I'm like, what? Yeah, I didn't like the surgeon, but he did what he did. I'm like, darn. And then they used staples. You know, so used to everybody using those that medical stitching that dissolves on its own, but no, they use staples, and there's a shitload of staples. I haven't bothered to even count them, but there's a lot. I'm like, that shit went above his belly button, below his belly button, and now we're back up here at the emergency room because, for one, we didn't get no wound care instructions, but I've been doing pretty good, changing the bandages until last night. We had a mini volcano eruption from the incision on his lower, where his abdomen is, and it had a pungent odor, and I recognized that odor. My uncle had one of those bags after he got shot, where all the feces would come out. I forgot what they call them. I don't know, colonoscopy bag or something. Anyway, he's shit bag, so he didn't get released with one, but the fluids that were leaking was not pus. It was leakage from his bowels. I recognize that smell. It's not a pretty smell, and it's a pungent odor. Yeah, it does not smell like poop. It's really intense. So that's what he's leaking. And at certain periods of the time, it's like a mini volcano. That stuff just starts oozing and don't stop. And then the smell that comes with it. And I'm like, hey, I'm not qualified for this. I love you, but he's like, you stop making those mean faces. I can't help it. I'm not used to this. I don't want this. I'm like, we need home care. Who do we call? But now we're at the hospital. They're running on tests. They don't like the color of the drainage or some white stuff, whatever. I don't know. That I've wiped it and it won't go away. Some kind of white stuff. It's like a film, and it's just attached to the wound. God, we've gone through so many clothing, sheets, you name it. And earlier this week, he was having problem controlling his bowels. He couldn't control it, and That scared him. He's like, what do I do? I'm like, you eat, motherfucker, you eat. Just like you're forcing yourself to get better, force yourself to eat. So he started forcing himself to eat. Couldn't eat much. 3 bites of oatmeal, 3 bites of a piece of wheat toast. I've lost count on where he's at in his weight-wise. This man was pushing 320, 6 feet. Now he's down to, last we checked, it was 220. And I'm sure he's probably down to 200 by now. It's been 9 days since he's been released. I think they released him. They released him on the 25th. So here we are back up here. They've got him in a room and they're going to run more tests on him. And guess what? That biopsy results were supposed to be Friday, the 24th of January. Today's February the 1st. We still don't have the results. So naturally, they're swinging around that cancer word like it goes. I don't know. I just thought that, well, maybe I'm going by the old days. They didn't used to scare you with some bullshit, you know. I don't want to know what you think. I want to know what you know. But they're still treating him like he's got cancer. They wanted him to see the oncologist the 6th of this month. And Monday he's supposed to see the surgeon. But hey, if he's here, the surgeon will come here. So we're back at the hospital. Back in a room. And first world problems, yeah. We're wondering, is he going to be out for the Super Bowl? I don't even watch the Super Bowl, but we were looking forward to the treats and eats. And then he heard about Domino's make some gluten-free pizza, so he's like, can I have? I'm like, well, you can't. You have to be selective on the toppings. I think you can have the sauce, but you'll have to put chicken and something else, like chicken and spinach. I was going to say the Alfredo sauce, but if it's made with milk, you can't have it. It's on a low-fat, low-sodium diet. Heart healthy, I guess. Everybody's losing weight. The kid, myself, Dad. Yeah. Not the way we wanted to, but it's getting done. Alright, I'm going to go back in there with my man and play vigil. I got till 5, and then that's when my body gives out, and I got to go home and walk the dog. And my daughters went to the library to study for some work in college. She's got some assignments, so she'll be busy this weekend with that. And I'll be busy with this. And it's been hell. It's been hell of a ride. I like him better when he's in the hospital, kind of, because they take care of him. But when he's out, I'm more busy. I'm busier. Yeah. The days are early and long.
All right, you guys take care.
All right, thank you.
Adios. Sayonara. Love your people well.